third try. Take 3, something like that. Did a whole video of 33 minutes based on the spread I pulled today. Well, yesterday. We are in the middle of the night working over here. Yeah. So did a spread earlier. Made a video as promised, the promise I made on the community board. And realized that the microphone died. So I had to gather myself. Got distracted as well. Due to other confirmations, I got lawsuits, etc. Yeah. And somewhere down the line, that energy I sensed before vanished, basically, evaporated, due to them feeling seen or something, and or heard. That is about the energy that has been in collective energy for a year, if not longer. But before I try to redo the video, I had to sit with the energy. I had to write it down. They wanted me to create an awareness when it comes to the numbers on my channel. They are significant. Spirit said even the times on the video, so the duration of, to sensing another energy, being like, to how much it got reviewed at that time, as you noticed that video. In the about section, you see a diagram of how much the channel got viewed overall. So the number 1064 was significant, or 1064. Yeah, and then also the subscribers amount and the amount of videos. So before I started this video, I had 20 subscribers. Welcome, by the way, for the new ones. And 99 videos. And I had to Google it as such. 2099. And that's a big number, and I had never heard of it before. So I was happily surprised. So after this one, I'll be at 100. Mentioned in my previous video, the actual time was, which I mentioned in the video itself. That was about the video I did before that, to keep it clear. It was 33:12 actually. And yes, as you look up angel numbers or number meanings, you can find Bible phrases. This one applied to the Bible and also a, to me, foreign book. But in that video I called it 3311. So that wasn't an accident or something. To that sensitive, misunderstood, because now we can collect and be one. Yeah. Spirit was like, there's knowledge in the overall message for everybody. But because you were misunderstood, unseen, it has that little extra. I was led to give an example of my own experience as well. And that is in specific, an example of my experience with Pisces energy. And my dad was a Pisces. My previous, it's just a figure of speech due to the duration of relationships, then you can joke about or call each other in-laws, etc. Without the actual documents. So my father-in-law was a Pisces, and 2 of his sons were Pisces energy. That is as the zodiac sign. My dad was reserved and observing, also hardworking, but therefore misunderstood. And more so on the level of observing and being somewhat reserved in commentary. Because it's easy to assume that that the Pisces is there for, and that's intuitive as well, or a memory of, that as you are spiritual or as you are observant, that you know everything, like always, and you understand it, and therefore some behaviors can't be coming from you. People don't understand the observant energy as in when it comes to actions of a Pisces, they don't align visually with what people assume is going on. Myself also, therefore I'm to blame as well. I had to go through those lessons like nobody's business. And therefore my reaction toward the zodiac sign was it was based on those memories, those assumptions, those things I carried or dragged with me unknowingly, basically. I wasn't really fully aware of, I didn't connect the dots on that matter. But after healing work turned out, it boiled down to the abilities assigned to the sign of Pisces. So you get a build-up of own experience to a zodiac sign, and this is because the zodiac sign or the energy attached to it is labeled spiritual. But sometimes when you deal with a Pisces, might I be laughing? You'd be like, what's spiritual about that? To be politically Correct. Anyway, so previous unknowingly dragged through memory cells, etc., to the here and now. So you get a negative association with the sign. The Pisces that is still, I have to watch my words. Why? Manifestation, blah blah. I had a flow going. I had an uncle flow. Oh no! What is going on? It's like I'm on a topic and then like the video I did and then something went wrong and then or not, something went different. Yeah? And then it was like I saw a clock, full cycle, next fragment or next chapter. Yeah, the Pisces that are still, thank you. So that was a very important message, that little symbol there. The Pisces that is still in my life, who accepted spirituality and or paranormal, were learning or were leaning or showing more affection toward the dark. And that was then a new add-on negative label, sensation. Take it how it resonates. And if you take in that most characters are of the zodiac signs are misunderstood, that people focus on a certain character and don't let go of of the character as an individual. They are so fascinated, they are so that they basically, because everything is a reflection of something within us. But the people always telling stories were so stuck on the individual that they don't see that they basically are barking at the mirror. And therefore, this knowledge that I'm sharing here hasn't been shared, or isn't that known. So that's why you feel misunderstood, left alone in the growing spurt phase where you are in. So therefore, people staring blindly at a biblical character or figure as an example or as a role model, but don't look beyond, are stuck at a level. They therefore also hold assumptions of the energy Pisces for this example. So then in the collective we got a whole flow of misunderstandings, misinterpretations, or just the lack of new knowledge. But all that and I'm guilty of that too, not seeing this was like I'm freaking wanting to run. I was fed up. I was like, I can't. No, Pisces, thank you for lessons. Bye. And I wanted to be done with, yeah. But, yeah, that was near the end of a previous cycle. That is the last 10 of Wands going uphill. And it does become better. So I was stuck in that pausing moment of the previous cycle, and then I got called to observe Pisces some more through new eyes. Then I actually saw them lacking boundaries, wanting control or insight due to a curiosity or what have you. And I was like, I was ready to run already. Why am I seeing this? Based on spirituality, so how the Pisces energy, just the essence of it, is that they are spiritual. Looking back, yeah, key elements basically. If you have a choice in the beginning of being spiritual or spiritually gifted, we would rather be spiritual gifted, although we fear it. But damned if somebody else is also a reader or a psychic medium and with some inconvenience is reading your energy. It's like, no, you don't dare. I can do it, but don't do. That's has been going on I don't know how long in the collective energy. And people overlooking those maybe childhood or first steps into spirituality, fears, etc., as in lessons to fully accept spiritual gifts. Hence Pisces energy. Go with the flow. Yeah, I know. Seeing it now. Yeah. A sarcastic remark. Slow learner. Breathe. Seeing this made me realize I was blocking the flow in spiritual gifts. So there's also a widespread feeling of being misunderstood. Or seen when it's inconvenient. Yeah, and then I was ready to show the cards because there was a need for a relaxed energy. And I was in the first video. I still am now, but something shifted. And 1 goes into 2. Is also important, and then on repeat. So 1 goes into 2. 1 goes into 2, and then I get a mental mental image of bubbles. So you have one bubble and then you see another one developing and look, and there you have to. Don't ask me why. Yes. So this is basically spirit saying it's going to be, or it is. Okay. Bats in Belfry. You can achieve great things. So this spread was basically, you know that you are gifted. You, if you go through longer periods of being alone, not so much by choice, but people constantly misunderstanding you is a reflection of you, like I did, misunderstanding the energy or certain energy, then another can't give you the answers, then you have to research subcategories to trigger the flow of messages. So when I saw this card initially, I was like, but I explained it, so that's why I let go of the association. And then I had the free sorry, so it has to do with assumptions and interpretations. So assumption being a intention versus a reaction, spirit says, I don't know. Anyway, and this card, Three of Pentacles, popped up and I was underneath it and I was like, see? In a little energy, I was like, see? But no, you can achieve great things. The spirit was like, look at that freaking big ass machine, the complexity of it, and see how beautiful it actually is. So we have to let go of assumptions. And that's good, basically. Not basically, that's just good. And we had fire. So acknowledging that makes you a leader, a warrior. Oh yeah, those assumptions, if we drop that and take this how it applies and learn from this, there will be less gossip. So that is healthy. So from my previous video, the next level intelligence, high IQ, I said something about the womb being or the birth, development of a baby. Thank you for your patience. Was basically the manifestation of death and rebirth freely materialized. Based on that vision, we start out awakened. Therefore, your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, going through the portal. Frickin' warrior, Knight of Swords. Samhain. Someone is laughing about my annunciations. I'm Dutch. No, that other video has full working microphone spirit. I'm not going to have a moment of technical hedgehog love. Positive, uplifting new friends. Wearing spiritual gifts now as a nice afro. I don't know why I said that, but that is between you and spirit. Because this leads to the Ten of Pentacles. Number 555. Number 5 was significant. 055 as well. Yes. So you understanding you better creates peace. So white doves. As in an overall collective vibe. And the union can be those new friends. Not going to repeat that. Yeah, moving along. A beautiful little worm, take care of yourself. There, focused. We have a King of Pentacles, a cute one. With a very happy face. Some spirit was like that. Well, this is counterproductive if this one pops up. But it is a form of awakening, an ancient awakening in this spread. Oh dear. I can pick up on past, present and future, and I don't always distinguish the energy. So sometimes it comes out all in one. Snow White and her animal friends. Smart move. You inspire trust and confidence. It is as if I'm having a commenter in my right ear. You got a nice armor. On your heart. Three of Cups underneath. And normally that is perceived as, by some, as in not so good situation. But if you look at the card and would feel the energy of it in itself from this deck, you see it's actually a beautiful energy. So not acknowledging or knowing about or researching Pisces energy or the essence of, because I don't want to label it too much. Sometimes you have to keep it more open to let it flow accordingly how it fits you. Yeah? But as it might have bothered you before, as in stuff you didn't hear or didn't get without these messages, now higher self is more at peace, more restful. So it can give you better aligned or more beautiful gifts. Frog Princess, Heatwise Council. Listen. Come on. Focus. Underneath that we got a magic lamp. I like the colors. The Magician. Spirit just said, like, if you I also had moments where I got stuck when I was taking in too much knowledge through others, and then I get pulled back into a certain hermit mode or distraction mode, or however you would like to call it. Yeah, and that's just like my nails. It's just to vent energies, to apply them to yourself and see what is actually meant by that knowledge. The butterfly ferrets, I'm reborn. Me too, with my 100th video. You can roar. You got the strength. Ace of Swords. And I was guided in the video I did, which missed the audio. Oh yeah, of course, when I'm nearly finished, you're going to say, yeah, you could have kept the video and just go into and record your voice. Thank you, Spirit. So in the previous video, I had to throw away. I was like, look at that aura of the card that was underneath. Fire. So he got the power. Yes, I said that already. Different kind of video. Or not. Let it be. So the energy of this video is actually different than the energy I did of the previous video where I was more studious. Has a reason. I hope it's a good one. Anyway, I hope this helped and I will see you in the next. Namaste.